So, you followed my advice, made a little bit of money, learned to fly and find your way around the verse, and now you're going to New Deal to buy your brand new first ship bought in game. Congratulations, folks. Welcome to the channel. And as always, if you're enjoying this little series of mine, let me know in the comments. It's always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel as well. There's going to be more stuff so as to help you out in your journey of Star Citizen. So, as I was saying, you started to learn a little bit of how to make money. You follow my advice, especially on how to make money with those combat beacons. They're some of the best way to make some quick cash. And now that you have a few $100, maybe even $1 million, you're feeling pretty rich and you want to buy your first ship. You probably have maybe an Aurora, a Mustang, maybe a 100i. By the way, the 100i is at a discount right now. If you want to start playing, there's a free fly event going on. If you want to buy the game so as to continue playing, there's actually an event right now by which if you use the referral code, you get a free set of armor, which is looking quite nice, and you get a free ship, Dragonfly, which actually constitutes a ship, and you can even CCU it to something else, but be very careful because that cannot be melted. Having said all of that, we're now talking about in-game purchases, which is what this is really all about. What is it that you should buy, alright? You have a basic starter ship. And now that you have a few bucks, you're thinking, okay, I have my starter, I have my Aurora, maybe I follow the advice here in the channel and you have a Titan, what should I buy next? And here is usually where people screw up. Let's go to the New Deal and see what is my advice and why is it that I suggest what I do. So you will find a bunch of different spaceships. What is it that you should be doing? Saving up for a Hammerhead? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. That makes no sense whatsoever. A Constellation Phoenix? Well, that's 5 million. That's a lot of money. If you don't have an Avenger Titan, you started with... So the advice would basically be this. If you have an Aurora MR, if you have maybe a 100i, this is a ship I'd seriously consider buying in-game. The Avenger Titan. You can easily buy it in-game with one afternoon of grinding, 785k. That is really not all that much. And this is a fantastic ship. You will always use this. No matter what ship you have, you always will want to have an Avenger Titan around. But let's say you have that already. Okay. What else is there for you to consider? Well, it really depends what you want to do. If you're really all about that combat, that PvP, well, maybe you don't even follow my advice. You buy yourself an Arrow or a Gladius. Those are the best PvP ships. Oh, but I really want to make a lot of money, so I should go straight ahead and buy a Reclaimer. Well, the Reclaimer is nice and all, but that's like 15 mil. That is a lot of cash, and you probably want to step something in between and make some nice money. The Reliant Tana is not a bad ship for grinding combat. I would avoid buying the Grey Cat rock and doing rock mining. There's really no point in that unless you actually enjoy rock mining. I think you have better alternatives. Now, my suggestion would be this. My advice, basically whatever starter you have as a mid-size ship, mid-level ship, I would advise going with the Cuddy Black. The Cuddy Black is 1.3 mil, which is not really all that terrible, and this is a great ship for doing a little bit better combat than your starter ship. I mean, this is kind of debatable because there's really, you're going to be hitting those low and medium combat beacons. The medium combat beacons, those are 35k every couple minutes with your starter ship. Now, I've done high combat beacons with a Cuddy Black, and you definitely can as well, but it's going to be more of a stretch. Now, this is what I recommend going for. Go with a Cuddy Black. Now, if you want to go grinding a little bit more, then step up to the next best thing would be the Constellation Taurus. This is 3 mil, so you're looking at a lot more grinding, okay? But with this ship, this is the first one that has those size 5 fixed weapons that you can get laser cannons in there, or ballistics, or those size 4s. So basically with this ship, sky's the limit. You can grind your way towards your Reclaimer, your whatever. With a Constellation Taurus, you can make a lot of money, and it has a good amount of capacity for cargo runs, okay? But basically, that is my advice. There's a bunch of our ships, which honestly I do not see much of it. You know, go with whatever you want. I've seen people that grind their way toward a Scorpius. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Sure, the Scorpius is nice, but the Cuddy Black as a general purpose ship, it is just spot on, especially at that price range. You have a bunch of other things, but that would be my advice. If you want to keep on grinding, 3 mil grind with a starter is going to be a little bit of a stretch. Definitely can be done. Hell, ask for a little bit of money. People are really generous out there. So if you don't want to waste time doing the grind thing, because for some people it's just about, just enjoy the ride, right? Enjoy the journey. So you don't have to worry about much at all. But if you want to have a nicer ship quickly, yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking for it if that's what you really want. Now, be careful with that, because if you ask for a lot of money, you're very likely to get it. People will give it to you. And what's the point? You buy every ship you want in game in just a couple of weeks? Yeah. That's not what this is about. I would avoid this. I see a lot of this. I would avoid the Constellation Nomad. There's really no point in grinding, saving money in game, and then buying the fucking Nomad. I know that some people love it. I know that some people bought it as their starship. It's really not what you want to go for. I don't see a point. For almost 1 mil, get the Cuddy Black. Grind a little bit more and get yourself the Cuddy Black, which is just a lot better in terms of the size of a ship, the cargo capacity that it has. You can haul a vehicle much better. You can do combat better with it. It's just a better overall ship, the Cuddy Black, than the Constellation Nomad. Guys, that's basically my advice. Again, remember, free fly. If you're watching this and you're wondering about, hey, can my PC take, if you just want to play for free right now, you have the free fly event going on at this very moment. Follow the link there below. Even if you're playing for free, do use the referral, because if you decide to continue playing past the free fly events, the referral will give you that extra free ship and the armor and extra gun. Okay? See you on the next one. Take care.